Good morning, everybody. Welcome to another episode of Daily Energy. The day is lead you venile de thirst. Lead you venile de thirst. It is the 11th day of July. The energy overall for today is a day of teamwork, business, planning, organizing, tolerating, and ordering. So, some things to do today: exercise, produce something, use discretion, understand the difference between the two. And the difference between the two is basically saying you're going to have multiple different perspectives today, and you must be willing to see a different way than you have always seen, so to speak. Have inside knowledge. Have inside knowledge. And as we talked about yesterday, have inside knowledge, but use tact when sharing that inside knowledge. Work around problems. Create successful relationships. Put the hearts and minds of others at ease. Clean and organize. That's why I'm trying to rush through this video so I can clean and organize my space, so I'm not cleaning and organizing all day. So I do need to clean and organize. So let go of this and that, okay? The stuff that no longer works. Let go of the things that no longer work. Release that old stagnant energy. That's why cleaning is so significant, because cleaning is another way of raising your vibration. I talked before about speech, about how when you say positivity, you have to open up your mouth to say positivity. And you're vibrating every time you open up your mouth and you say positivity. Okay, when you say negativity, all right, negativity. When you say negativity, you have to go lower so you don't vibrate as high. And so the more you say positive words, or words like renewal, okay, renewal, the more you say stuff that has a positive connotation to it, then you actually raise your vibration. But another way you can raise your vibration is increasing the flow of energy, the chi energy in your house, okay, in your environment, in your work, in your car, whatever it is. You can increase the flow of chi. And so that energy, it's like that life force energy, that bright white light that runs through you, okay. It's like a life force. It it is basically what causes everything to shine bright like a diamond, so to speak. But it's good energy, you know. In the Karate Kid, the movie, you remember when he was having, I don't remember his name, but the guy to wax on and wax off and wax on and wax off, and it was like, dang, like, why I gotta do this? I just want to learn how to fight, so to speak. And then he just like wax on, wax out. And then he showed him later on why he had to do that. But he was showing him multiple things at one time. He was trying to teach him discipline. He was trying to teach him cleanliness, okay, because discipline, cleanliness, and the flow of chi, it goes together. So he was actually helping him raise his vibration, okay, and learn a skill at the same time, okay. Chi energy is important. That's what feng shui is about, okay. So for all of you that don't know what feng shui is, Google feng shui, all right. It's really popular in Asian cultures, all right. But this is knowledge that has been passed down from generation to generation, and they just so happen to be the generation to remember that, okay. A lot of things have been wiped away from history, okay, but some things you can never remove, because their energy remains. And that energy, a lot of times, you can find in that chi, okay? So, increase the flow of chi energy in your home by cleaning your home, raising your vibration. Make sure there's nothing blocking the flow of chi, okay? If you have something in auspicious places, such as, I'm going to say, like a straight path from your front door to a window, or from your front door to a straight path to another room. Put a crystal on top of that door to kind of block that energy from just coming in your house and going straight out your house. You want it to flow in, okay, and move about. That's why a lot of times, even when you have like dark crevices in your home, well, certain energies, they like the dark, okay? And so if you have dark spots in your home, like say for instance underneath a cabinet or something, or underneath the table, try putting lights down there to lighten up that spot, so you don't give demons, vampires, and goblins places to hide, okay? All right, so raise your vibration, work with others to create, improve your attitude and mood. Improve your attitude and mood. I told you before, your friend got an attitude. Look, confirmation. I do. I got an attitude. I mean, it's not a problem as it used to be, but I do got a temper, okay? But I just try not to use it that often, because I know that when steel it loses its temper, it loses its strength, so to speak. So I try to abstain from losing my temper as much as possible, because I tell you, you don't know this, but when I lose my temper, you feel it in the world, okay? So I got to be responsible for me, and I got to be responsible for you, all right? So improve your attitude and mood. Nurture yourself and others. Nurture yourself and others. Have faith and trust the universe and divine, okay? Because I know how some people are when you say trust the universe. It's like, oh, you trust the universe, da 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 da. Oh my goodness. Make an offer and receive an offer. Make an offer and receive an offer, okay? You have something to offer the world. But if they don't want to accept what you're offering, do like my father told me. My father told me, give them what they need and let them decide what to do with it. Give them what they need and let them to decide what to do with it. Okay? That's as far as it should go. People say stuff all the time, and sometimes I be wanting to reply. But that's my attitude, okay? My attitude want to tell you some stuff about yourself. My attitude, but why? Why? Like, every now and then, I just might let you know that you don't get to control my life. You don't get to control my life, because I had to go through hell just to get to heaven. Okay? Just to get to a piece of heaven anyways, okay? I had to go through hell to get there, and I had to go through that by myself. And so you have to go through that by yourself. And you're going to hear me say this more often now. So if you're tired of hearing it, baby, brace yourself, because I'm going to say it more often. You had to go through hell just to get to a portion of heaven. Okay, just to get to the idea of heaven. So if you had to go through the worst parts of your life by yourself and only listening to God, and he got you this far, baby, keep going and listening to God, and you're going to get the rest of the way. You're going to get to the top of that mountain and not fall off that cliff with the rest of them that think they're going in the right direction, following people because they can speak eloquently. They can speak eloquently and they look good. They make things look good. But baby, understand that what looks good is not always for you. It's not always good for you. Okay? So I heard somebody say something about like even when it comes like to good looking people, and I'm not just gonna target good looking men because good looking women do it too. When it comes down to good looking people, sometimes they come with the big problems. Okay, I heard somebody say that something along those lines the other day, and it's so true. It's so true. I can't think of who that was that said that, but it's so true because baby, mm-mm, mm-mm, mm-mm. Give me uh someone that looks good in the spirit and that knows who they are and that listen to God. mm, I'll accept that. you know um I can relate to this sister. I can't even think of her name, but she was on Wildin' Out. Oh, I can't think of her name. But I was watching Wildin' Out, and because I love the youth, and yeah, and so I was watching Wildin' Out, and the girl that was on there, she was has a show now that she speaks about, and she was talking about um, how she's never had that spiritual man in her life to basically lead her. And I can relate to that. I can't say that I never had it because I've had the best of the best. Uh-huh. I've had the best of the best. But and that is God for me, okay? God has led me long to this day. So when you're looking for a physical man, you have to remember to put the spiritual man first. The spiritual man, okay? That's not really a man, but I'm calling him a man just because we're talking about this. But put the spiritual first, because what I do know is life happens in phases. That's why what a lot of people got to say about me and my process does not faze me, because I know that I'm going through the process to get to progress, because life happens in phases. And the phase that I'm on is the phase of trying to figure out how to make all of this stuff work. Without compromising my true, authentic self. So you got to make it work without compromising your true, authentic self. When I tell you to overcome, I'm telling you to overcome because I know that once I overcame, that's when I reached my awakening. That's when I reached my enlightenment. That's when I remembered who I was, not just in this life, but I remembered who I was in the past life, before that. So that's why I encourage you to run through and leap over, no matter how hard or how difficult it might get for you. Okay, because you are on this journey. And so in order for you to attract the type of love that you want, the type of spiritual love, that man that's going to lead you, baby, you're going to have to find your soulmate or your twin flame. That person that was born to care about you, that person that was born for you and only you, and anybody else they try to be with in this life, they will not be content with that person. They will not be happy or fulfilled with that person. They will resent that person when it's all said and done. Although that person may try to cling to them, they know it's not going to work. Because it's that off and on narcissistic bull. Okay? But you have to work on yourself spiritually. You got to know who you are. You got to know what your purpose is. You got to know, because the person, when you get there, that person's going to, it's likely your twin flame when you get to your twin flame, because y'all are opposite, right? I talk about one being light and one being dark, one being active, one being silent. But in order for y'all to become one, y'all have to take a little bit of this person and a little bit of that person and come together and become one person, so that y'all can be a bridge to all people. That is what this twin flame soulmate connection is about. And take soulmate out the equation right now, because I'm really mainly talking about a twin flame. Although a soulmate can be a twin flame, a twin flame doesn't necessarily have to always be a soulmate. Okay, it doesn't always happen like that. Okay, a soulmate is not necessarily your twin flame, is that is what I mean. Okay, and so you have to work on yourself spiritually. And if you don't know who you are, you will not meet your twin. And if you do meet your twin while you don't know who you are, that relationship will be challenged in the difficult time of you trying to find out who you are when you first meet people. But this person has done their work, so now it's time for you to do your work. I understand that fully, because that's the phase that I'm in. I'm actually in multiple different phases at one time. That's why it seems like I'm all over the place, because I honestly, if I'm being honest with you, I don't just focus on one phase that I'm in. And that's the problem, because if I focus on the phase that I'm on, then I feel like I would get further down the line and be there for my twin on time, because I know my twin feels like my twin has let me down. Okay, I know my twin feels like my twin has disappointed me. But in reality, no, you've done your work. It's time for me to do mine and step up mine. Okay, it's time for me to start coming closer and drawing near to you as you have to me. All right, I get it. All right, so that's where we go with that thing, is we work on ourselves. Because when we say we love somebody and we truly love that person, we'll do what it takes to draw near to that person. And I'm trying to draw near to God. And in drawing near to God, that means I have to move away from man. I have to move away from the man-made BS. Because you are right. You are absolutely right. At one point in time, I started to become the very people that I made a vow to God that I never, ever, ever will become, that I did not want to become. I started to become that person. And so it's now going back to the drawing board. Okay? And going back to that child inside of myself that was recently healed from one of her biggest insecurities, and spending time with the one that I love. Okay? That's what this is about. If you think I'm doing this for anybody else other than God, you are highly mistaken. God always and will always come first for me. I don't care about what you think. Because this thing right here, this is about me and mine. And believe you me, I'm going to do what I have to do to make sure that me and mine make it to where me and mine are supposed to be. That's me and my business. We're going to get there. All right? So, yeah. So work around problems, work out problems, okay? Sidestep around confrontation. You get me when you do that. Sidestep around confrontation, okay? It's like, okay, I see you. Yeah, do I want to respond to you today? No, I'm just going to sidestep from this confrontation, you know. I admire Fantasia so much. I do. I admire her grace so much. And believe you when I tell you, she is well deserving. Because if you knew what she had to go through, then you would understand her success now. Okay? And I admire her so much. And she said something. She said, I never talk. She said, I never talk bad about anybody. I never, got out the way in a sense with anybody. I never went there with anybody. I've always been respectful to everybody. And she said, because the minute you go there, and I'm paraphrasing her words, but she said, the minute you go there, they come after your what? They come after your business. Okay? Because you got a business. And so she was basically teaching the responsibility of your position, which is something that you learn uh, in a later phase in life. And she's just breezing through these phases. Okay, I'm so proud of her. I am. Okay, all right. So, because she's working around the problems and sidestepping through confrontation. I love that. Create successful relationships. Put the hearts and minds of others at ease. Focus on positive values. Let go of this that no longer works for you. Raise your vibration. Ooh, I started y'all all the way over, didn't I? Work with others to improve your attitude and mood. Nurture yourself and others. Have faith and trust the universe and the divine. Make an offer and receive an offer. Okay, you may receive an offer of some sort today. All right. Some things to not do. Do not be dishonest. Do not be overly opinionated. Do not be unreliable. Do not be overwhelmed. Do not be judgmental. Do not be negative. Do not be discriminative. So do not discriminate. Do not let it get to you. Do not be superficial. Do not be fickle. Do not procrastinate. Do not be foolish. Do not be controlling. Do not be wasteful. I can say a lot about that. Recycle, recycle, recycle. Do not be lazy, and do not overanalyze. Some things to remember. Remember to be courageous. Remember you are spiritually protected. Remember there are consequences for action and the lack thereof. Remember to finish what you start. Remember to set goals. Remember to expand your vision when necessary. Remember to be tolerant and cooperate. Remember to ask for help when needed. Remember, spring follows winter. Okay? Your time is coming. The ice is melting. You might not be there now, but everything that you went through has been getting you prepared for times such as to come. Okay, it's getting you prepared for it. When it's time to go, you will go. When it's time to show, you will show up and show out, because that's what God has been preparing you to do. Okay, so believe in yourself. Okay, remember to allow yourself to be happy. Remember to live and enjoy the journey. Remember, knowledge means change. So once you know something, it's about adjusting, making those adjustments. Like me, I know I have an attitude problem. I know I got a temper. And so all these years I've been making adjustments to try to tame myself. I know right now I am in the phase where ego wants to run amok. And every now and then I let my ego run amok just so I can build my confidence. But other times I'd be like, girl, you something else. Go on back in your hiding spot for I have to get rid of you like I did before. So that type of thing, okay? All right, so remember to forgive others. Remember to see the big picture. Then the big picture is we are all here trying to learn our lessons and be purposeful and be fulfilled. That's pretty much it. All right? And every now and then to help, lend out a helping hand to our fellow brothers and sisters. And these are our fellow brothers and sisters that are all across the board. I don't care if you're white, black, Asian, Pacific Islander, green, blue, purple, yellow, rainbow. I don't care what you are. All right? You still deserve love. You still deserve some consideration and some understanding. And yes, you do. You still deserve respect. All right? So that's the big picture. You deserve love because you are lovable. Okay? Remember, you are a healer with access to a healer. Did you hear that? You are a healer, earth angel, chosen, because most times I'm talking to the chosen when I'm talking to people here. And remember, you are a healer and you have a healer inside of you. All right? Remember to hold your course. Remember to stand in the light of your truth. Some things that we need today, we need ambition, energy, intelligence, to be resourceful, community, information, protection, charity, talent, collaboration, resilience, enthusiasm and opportunity, preparation, patience, to invest, and an evaluation. This is a self-evaluation. So it's basically sweep around your own front door before you try to sweep around mine. I freep around, really? Freep around. Sweep around your own front door before you try to sweep around mine. That used to be one of my favorite songs growing up. Y'all know my dad was a quartet singer. And so, yes. And today's energy is about you need to clean it up. That is today's energy, okay? Double time. You need to clean it up. So organize your space and get on out there and just clean it up. Put love in your heart. So some ways to be, okay? Be social, be knowledgeable, be gregarious. No, baby. Let me look at this word, okay? Be easygoing. What does gregarious mean?
Here's the definition of gregarious: of a person fond of company, sociable.
Oh, okay. I don't know why I wrote it and then didn't look up the word, but be gregarious. Be charming, be extraordinary, be innovative, be confident, be honest. And here's the honesty. The honest thing is, don't feign knowledge. That's one of the lessons that you're going to have to learn on this journey, is when you don't know something, ask. Don't feign knowledge, because the only way you're going to be able to know it, okay, is to explore it, so to speak. So you see how I laughed at that word, because I knew I didn't know what that word meant, but I looked it up and now I do. I'm probably going to have to look it up again later on. Be compassionate, be creative, be patient, be respectful, be loved, be responsible, be organized, and be supportive. Okay, so words of the day. We have barf. So barf, to vomit. And then we have safe. And so those two words coming together lets me think about a hot day. All right, a hot day, and people are going to be barfing, vomiting, unsafe conditions. People are going to be barfing and vomiting. And we also had disease come up over the last few weeks, and so hopefully it's not tied to that, but it could be, and so people might be barfing and vomiting. Okay, make sure you're consuming lots of fluids, and this could be your dog, okay, because dog bark is a word of the day, or it could be just the manager barking orders, telling you, hey, raise the bar, because raise the bar is a word of the day, or you going to a bar on a Thursday, okay? Some people might be going out. All right. And I am getting some, let me stick to this energy first. Hold on. Before I get into that. Um, BAP. BAP. I have noticed that when I do this type of stuff and I say stuff that ends up being a movie, it comes out on Netflix. Have y'all noticed that? When I said MIB, when I said MIB came out on Netflix and was in the top 10. When I said ogre, okay, then it was oh, what is that show? World of Warcraft or something, ended up being in the top 10 on Netflix. So I can expect BAP to be somewhere, the movie, or is it BAP or BAPS? I think it's BAPS, but something significant about BAP, okay? And now if BAP shows up in the top 10 on Netflix, I'm gonna think I'm onto something, okay? Can we do that in another way? I mean, can we do that with some investments? I'm like, come on now. If I'm doing that, no, it's unethical. But anyways, fabulous is a word of the day. All right. So hey, Halle Berry. All right. It could be. All right. Fabulous is the word of the day. So that's that's a way you could feel, a way you could present yourself, or you could strive for excellence today, okay? Because your boss is going to be out on the floor. But now notice a lot of times people associate with this type of energy with endings. All right. And so release is a word of the day. So if you're not performing at the best of your ability today, then your boss is going to be out and about seeking whom, okay? And so if you're not performing adequately, then you could expect to be released, all right, over time. Dreary is a word of the day, all right? Now, bind is a word of the day. So if you are a driver of some sort, make sure you tie your stuff down really good, okay? Make sure everything is tied down really good today over the next few days, okay? We might see something in the news about something not being tied down, and it's not a safe condition, okay? Because we have safe as a word today. And so we have jab, okay? Jab. Remember yesterday? The word was jab. A couple of days ago, the word was jab, all right? Jab, aka to stab, so to speak, all right? That's the energy. So we're going to see more crimes of passion over these next few days or so in the news. Chess, okay, being a word of the day. And I'm getting more when I'm saying chess, I'm really meaning bosom. Um, chess was a word of the day yesterday. So it could be a treasure chest, or it could be a bosom, a bosom, but it is a word of the day. And so it's concerning because it was a word of the day yesterday. So it's a carryover word. So it means it's gaining momentum. All right. And so we should see something interesting about that happens in the news. Okay. All right. Dreams. So go after your dreams. Um, Even though it might seem far-fetched and far off, keep going and you will meet destiny, okay? Because far and meet are are significant. You may meet somebody that lives far, okay? I long for that day to meet this person that lives far, okay? But at the same time, as I said before, when you're meeting people, ensure you are ready to meet the people that you have been longing to meet long to this day, okay? But things are gaining momentum double is significant. Okay, you're going to get double for your trouble. Look at this encouraging energy in here. So we might see a lot more encouragement over the next few days as well. You're going to get double for your trouble. Ooh, and Father is a word of the day. Thank you, Father. Father says you're going to get double for your trouble. Go after your dreams, although they might be far off. You will meet destiny. So this is for somebody too. I'm getting chills. You're going to get double for your trouble. Yes, it's hard. Yes, it's a word of the day. I'm not making this stuff up. Yes, is a word of the day. Yes, yes, yes. You've gotten all these no's all this time, but you're about to run up on your yes. Come on now, Father. You about to come up on your yes. You've had no after no after no after no after you went through door to door to door to door to door. But baby, since you asked, you sought, and you knocked, God is saying, yes, it's about to be your turn. Come on, Father. Okay, rap may be significant. Uh, rap. Rap means to strike with a hard blow, so to speak. But it could be a rapper coming up being significant over the next 1 to 3 days. All right, we might see more about that energy coming up. All right, rappers taking the forefront. But baby, I'm still on this go after your dreams, although they may be far, and meet your destiny. Uh-huh. Uh-huh. Because you're going to get double for your trouble. Uh-huh. Because Father says yes. Uh-huh. And then it also says par. Make sure you are up to par. Make sure you are up to par, or you're here now because you are up to par. You are up to speed. You do have what it takes. You are aligned. You are ready. Come on now. Come on now, whoever that's for. Come on now. Go on and get what's yours, child. Come on, Father. You saying that. Okay, affirmation. I dream a better future for myself and others. So the affirmation for today is I dream a better future for myself and others. The journal prompt today is I dream, because you see how dreams have taken precedence in this daily energy. So the moon phase is the waxing crescent moons. It's still been the waxing crescent. Trust and stop. The emo check is by breaking down a larger goal into smaller, more manageable steps, we can create a sense of momentum and progress that keep us motivated and on track. Okay, additionally, planning allows us to anticipate and prepare for potential obstacles or setbacks, which can help us stay focused and resilient in the face of challenges. Some things that we may experience today, you may witness karma, friend. If they thought they were getting away with it, oh no. Father said it's about to be your turn. So if it's about to be your turn, that means it's no longer theirs. So you may witness somebody getting their karma today. All right. You may witness vanity. You may be micromanaged. You may have to be patient. You may have to listen. Oh, no. You may do have to listen. I don't think that was a coincidence. You need to listen. But you may have to learn the hard way. It is a day of work. It is a day to clean. And it's a day to work out. Let's get on that so I can see what I weigh. I don't know what I weigh, but my goal is 10 pounds this month. I'm just doing 10 pounds for the month, okay? I ain't say 20, I ain't say 30. I said 10. 10 pounds for the month of July. Okay? Well, I love y'all. Good bless one. You take care of yourself and each other. Hearts go out. Big ups. You get a heart, you get a heart, you get a heart. Hearts go out.